Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is North Korean prints, and before jumping into my selection, I'd like to show you the building where they come from. It's this one here. It's called the Masundae Art Center. It's in Pyongyang. What's crazy about this North Korean art and these prints is that 90% of all of the artworks that you'll ever see coming from the country comes from this one building. It's basically a compound of studios where the best artists are invited, or not sure if invited, even maybe selected. It's very prestigious to go there. So if you're a very good artist, the regime sends you there. And there it's where most of the best art of the country is produced. So it's an incredible concentration of talents. And as we can see from the article of their official website in English, it says, the Masundae Art Studio is a very high quality art production center. The vast majority of the major artworks of the country have been made by Masundae Art Studio artists. Their ages go from mid-20s to mid-60s, and almost all are graduates from the very demanding Pyongyang University. So you get the best artists there from every age, and they just collaborate and produce amazing artworks. And now, having said this and having seen this, let's go and see the first print. So, okay, we have a wonderful scene of what appears to be a holiday celebration. So many people are out and they are in this kind of temple park area. And it's nice, it's with green and red only, so it's nice complementary colors. Green has the most area, covers the most area of the paper, while red is the most intense, and it plays nicely also with the white of the paper. It's families around, there are dancers in the middle, like these. And also, it's nice when you don't focus on the general, but you zoom in to see details. We see bunch of kids skipping rope there. That's a very nice scene, I think. And also, yes, some adults with nice umbrellas and very finely dressed. These guys with the mask are a bit creepy, but definitely very impressive. And another interesting scene on the right is this group of adults or a kind of teenager preparing their kite, which will probably just fly in the sky later, and overall dances and a great holiday atmosphere. And so yes, I like this one. It's a good print. And let's move on to the second one. We have an amazing bird's eye view of these fields, which are so neat and so yellow. Yes, yellow dominates the print, and we see apple trees in front loaded with fruits and a group of cranes migrating somewhere maybe. And it's like the fields are like tiles going through the depth of the print. This print is very deep. You can see so much space inside. And far back we can see some tractors. Now if we zoom in a little, there we see how loaded the trees are. 20 apples on every twig, and every branch is maybe 100. And there we can admire how every bird is flying so gently, and the tractors there working so nicely on the fields. And yes, this one has nice breath and so much air and space. It's a very peaceful one and very beautiful as well. And now let's move on to the third one. There we have it. We see a group of young people gathered around a tree in a great countryside scene. I can almost smell the air, and it feels like it's later in the afternoon and they're just gathering around this tree after a day of work. And the tree is very well rendered. The scene is peaceful because everybody's just around this lady there, who must be the group leader in this communist kind of organization of work. And she is pointing at what seems to be a calendar, but in reality is a chart showing how the crop is supposed to grow and just predicting a great crop to feed everyone. And there is an accordion placed there, so they'll probably celebrate later. Even bikes are parked over there. So yes, they hope that the crop is going well, and this shows the nice growth of what they will get. And also I like, again, the atmosphere of this late afternoon, and that young people are just cuddling with each other. We can see two couples, one on the grass and one is just standing, but everybody is paying attention to this kind of review of the crop, because that's what's most important to the regime. Yes, this one also very pretty and very charming atmosphere, but now it's time to see which one is my favorite, and my favorite is this one with the birds, the yellow one. I don't really know why. Maybe it's just the apple trees, maybe it's the birds going and just flying so beautifully, or just everything, the impact, this yellow impact that you first get of this sunny scene. Yeah, it's just my favorite of the three, even though also the other ones are interesting with figures and with scenes of everyday life. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. I'd like to also to recommend you this book, where you can see so many other prints. That's how I got to know North Korean prints. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.